Hold on. Yeah, you saw. Y'all couldn't saw me.
Convention. I want our vendors there.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yep, y'all can hear me. Dope. Son of a bitch. Every fucking time. I was trying to watch Loca Live. Mm. No fucking way, typical gamer. What other shit did he make? What the fuck? That's so cool he made all this. Huh. Mm. So that probably murder mystery. Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, you stupid bitch. Is it not plugged in? Oh. Why in the... Oh. What? What else the fuck is going on?
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout every done.
I'm getting back on track with Factor. Fresh, never frozen meals with Karen Chef.
Multiple different people fucked up, and we're going to go over who fucked up and what they did.
Ooh.
And whatnot.
Quantum Chris super chatted $20. Rostov. We did. No, Rostov literally pulled a Becky. I guess it'll take my voice away. Then watched people's reactions for like 10 minutes before getting up to use the restroom for another 10 minutes.
Yep, it wasn't that long. It wasn't that long.
Maxis Corrupt super chatted $20. God, that looks so I want to understand why you haven't shopped a White Claw sponsorship or go real white trash and start slinging some mad dog. I think the show could pull sponsors. Just saying.
No, Max, do you understand? I'm demanding that we stop allowing people to drink on stream. And it's not, everybody's going to think it's just because I'm not allowed to eat on stream or whatever. No, it's because every time alcohol is involved, Becky does something retarded, Roxy does something retarded, Xylee and Billy. And Billy almost died once. Do you understand?
I've already
How
banned it.
bad-
Did
Did you?
Yep, I banned it for the
Oh.
next until the end of the month, so we can
Good.
figure out what to do. There's
You
only
even
3 fucking
fucked up when
exceptions.
you were drinking.
Son of a bitch.
I didn't fuck up. I had a great time. People loved it. There's only 3 exceptions. All right. You can celebrate crowns and pay pigs or a host's birthday, and that's it. But
And I think
until
Team's the exception. He can drink if he wants.
All right, listen.
yeah, he's fine.
Listen, here's the deal, okay? That was my Memorial Day party. I try to snap a firework picture every year. I got a bunch of them printed up. That was the good one this year.
Oh, good. That's
But-
so good.
Yeah,
It's
look at
such a
that
beautiful
thing.
photo.
It came out really good. But it was ruined. My entire weekend was ruined because of all the shit going on. So we're going to go through it. Nameless School, thank you for the one gifted. Let's just jump into it. First person, Becky. Becky doubled down and tripled down on disrespecting the veterans.
We got women, we got kangaroos in here. We got soldiers in here. What the fuck?
Stuff a Horse isn't a woman. And Stuff a Horse, by the way, now that's a vet who actually has fought.
Velvet Nightmare Super Chatted $20. Keep up the good work, Rastov. You have really grown since you started.
Yep, I agree.
Hey, thank you.
I could tell. You could tell that he's actually seen battle. Fucking Ken, he probably worked as a cook.
Okay. Still attacking Ken for being in the military. Then she's pissed
I
off
like
that
this.
Sweet Tea's teeth might get paid for.
Sweet Tea, but King, if you think you're gonna pay for this bitch's fucking mouth, this bitch being Sweet Tea, you better pay for mine too. Because last year, the whole reason I dated a fucking sugar daddy was because they had a $20,000 dental bill. Okay, bitch.
Oh my god, she's retarded.
Oh my god. I can't
My aunt's paying for my dentals and
just said
stuff.
that
I don't have to
She
pay.
just said that she
Pay.
sold her ass to get teeth.
Of course she.
Fucking hell. Y'all hear that?
She.
That's
her
Well,
teeth don't
yeah,
look
I've
like
been included in
20,000
it.
Her teeth don't look like $20,000 teeth. They don't look like $20 teeth. You got ripped off.
That's a wild thing to say. I sold
Look
my.
at these.
That's a wild thing to say. I got a sugar daddy to pay for my teeth. The fuck?
Mhm.
I never would.
Cynthia Breyer Super
That is
Chatted
something.
$20. Keen, how many White Claws did you drink over the weekend? You gotta step up your game and fall out of a chair. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
A couple cases did disappear.
That surgery. No, that surgery she had, she shouldn't be drinking like this, Mike.
Who shouldn't be drinking? These clips are fucking god awful. Good lord.
Yeah, Becky should not be drinking as much as she does after bypass surgery because you absorb it way quicker and way easier, and it's actually dangerous.
Yeah, I can send the point of that clip.
I
Yeah,
know. Whoever's doing these clips, fucking put it together the right. We need Gino back on this. Whoever's doing this, no, this is not working.
Rocky tells Mike Becky shouldn't be drinking because of her surgery and that he's a sick motherfucker, but Becky has him muted for the audience just like Tina, okay?
I definitely hit
And then here's her doing damage control on the clip that went viral. Her disrespecting the
below
vets.
the belt, but with saying like the PTSD stuff with Ken, right? But Ken's the only one I meant to hurt with that. I didn't mean to hurt everybody. That was really geared towards him, not everyone. However, after the last stream on Friday, I think it was, I went into our VC and was there for a few hours. And actually, Stuff a Horse, who's one of our viewers, is also a vet. And he, he talked to me about it, and he was like, he felt like even for me, that was a bit of a low blow. Just don't attack that stuff. And when Stuffa said that to me, I'm like, all right, if Stuffa's saying it, I'll listen to Stuffa. So he told me about this thing called the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars.
You don't know what the fucking VFW is? What the fuck? What is this?
I didn't know what that was.
Fuck, now my energy's fucking sapped, dude. This shit's so annoying to watch. Like,
Then
so the whole community tells us she fucked up, but one guy that pays is like, Like, you fucked up. She's like, oh, I guess I'll listen.
Yeah.
Fucking
She doesn't
hell.
give a fuck about anybody that isn't paying her to spread for bread. That's, I hate to pull a Tina, but it's 100% true.
I don't really care about this as much as I care about her being drunk and almost getting the stream taken down, which I thought that would be the clip. But anyhow, they went back and forth in the Discord.
You could talk about me and attack me for 2 months, and you were attacking me hard fucking core the night I said anything about your PTSD, saying a million vile things about me. Far worse, in my opinion, than what I said about you. You can't be surprised that after months of poking the bear finally poked back. Let's
So the way I understand an apology means that you actually understand that you were wrong and that you're going to learn from it. What I understand is you still meant to attack me, but other...
I'm going to be honest, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Rita's Demise super chatted $20. The only military Becky respects is the Wehrmacht. Ironic. Wallace Burns super chatted $27.11. Funny that this is the only time she's opened her alcohol-only stream, and that's the stream she got in. The same girl that drinks straight vodka? Cough, I need water.
True, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's what I want to know. What happened in the face-off with Austin and
Maxis Europe
Queens?
super chatted $20. Look, guys, I tried to poke fun and enjoy the show. You're not
Damn it. Damn it.
Yeah. Gino hired this new guy, Red Skull, and he doesn't know how to, like, put together, like, a story. This is all just lame. So what's the deal here?
Damn it.
Basically, like, Aussie versus Queens was good. Like, we, you know, it was the highest performing show that Aussie's ever had. Viewer-wise, they did have more. But then Mike, I got told to end the stream by Mike. That's how fucking bad it was. Yeah. And then she went live members only, and then went live on her personal channel.
Yeah, she's like,
Rita's Demise, $20. I hopped into Queens to see their numbers, and Becky said Ken probably didn't see battle. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? She actually needs fucking answers. She actually needs fucking no content about it.
that's basically what she's doing. She's dog whistling exactly what Brogan did. Go ahead.
I saw a lot of people on the Discord wondering why, like, Twitter hasn't canceled her, the rest of YouTube haven't canceled her, and it's very simple. If you are irrelevant, you can say whatever you want. If no one gives a shit what you say, you can say whatever the fuck you want. Becky's very relevant. She's our living nightmare, and she's the embodiment of everything we fucking hate in the lolcow universe. Outside of the LCU, she's just some fat retarded bitch. No one cares. So she can say all the dumb shit she wants.
Apparently she got so drunk that Rastov had to shut down her stream. So here's her on the floor flicking everybody off.
$20.
Damn.
My recent called Cash Cleaner Simulator, there's a character called Betty Noops in the game who kidnaps you and forces you to clean cash for criminals.
Damn it.
Something her evil influence is spreading.
Betty Hoops. That's awesome.
I trust you.
Okay. So Rastov had to end the stream. And then didn't she go live on her own channel? Is that not here?
She restarted the stream members only accidentally, and then she went on her personal channel.
Then she accused King Scott of faking a donation to the Warrior Project.
What she said was that it looked different. So she apparently made a donation herself on the weekend, but then she was picking at King Scott by saying it looked really different from the time that you did it. So she didn't like outwardly say he faked it, but she was insinuating.
Guess what? I just had a very, very...
Apparently this was such a disaster that Tina and Becky basically got into a huge fight.
Guess what? I just had a very, very important phone call, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm getting really tired of people sticking their fingers in my fucking ass. She sat up there telling people that I really wasn't drinking. Really?
Damn it.
These not paying attention typing in Team Discord about his prison.
Bro. Yeah. I was like, I just said Rostov is approved. Why are you
Damn it.
typing?
Okay.
Yeah, Tina called me all weekend long. She couldn't get a hold of anybody else. She would call me and be like, you gotta do something about Becky right now. I'm like, I'm in a hot tub with 3 fat dudes. I don't know what you want me to do. Like, I can't get a hold of
Surge
Tina.
super chatted $19.99. Seeing Becky on Milkers Friday kinda threw a wrench into the whole war thing. Demotivated me and maybe others. Maybe that's why Aussie had less viewers.
Interesting.
So it's Friday. I'm at the Memorial Day party. Becky is drunk, wasted, does a lot of fucked up shit, causes a lot more problems. And then Rastov has to end her stream because she's drunk. Okay.
Sucks. I can't even time for things I need.
Yeah, that was before you found Ava.
What's that? It's how I got it 2000.
But I was taken into a bathroom with somebody, a female. Wasn't a male, it was a female. And she was taking photos of me. You know, we were taking photos together, fully dressed. And then this female was trying to take my clothes off. I'm not saying anything else.
What?
First of all, Wonder Woman, I'm sorry that happened. You were put in a compromising situation. It obviously bothered you if it took you this long to come out and say it. And I feel very happy that you felt safe enough here on Aussie to talk about what happened to you. I do think that if that did happen, you should probably talk to Keem.
I'm not going to bother Keem about it. But
Yeah, guys, she's not going to bother Keem about it. She's just going to say it on Lolcow Live Aussie, so my phone starts blowing up from everyone under the sun while I'm away at the Memorial Day party. So now I got to come home, deal with Becky, who almost got Queens taken down, deal with this, right? You know, but she didn't want to bother me.
Yeah, I feel like this is something you should have went to you. If it was something like real, wouldn't you
So
go
you're
to
not-
Keem like immediately? That seems like an immediate thing. Not wait 2 months.
Then Xylee calls in, says this.
Yeah, but you're still stating it publicly in front of, I don't know how many people are here. How many people are here? 1,256 people. So you know they're going to take it.
So now it gets framed as sexual harassment by Xylee. It's like, the way I understand the Wonder Woman story, right? She was in the bathroom with a female, all right? That female took pictures with her clothes on. Then the female suggested, let's take booby pictures or whatever, right? And then she left and said no. That's I don't know if I don't know if that's sexual harassment.
That's what most people just call getting hit on a little bit. That's just like somebody flirting with you. That's not SA. That's not harassment. There's nothing like that. That's just someone flirting with you a little bit.
It sounds to me, the girl was like, let's take titty pictures, and Wonder Woman was like, nah, I don't want to, and then left. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, she said, I'm gone.
They say, I'm going.
Again, it's not like this person chased you down and kept asking
No.
you to do it. It's not like this person brought it up ever again. It's not like this person did a goddamn thing other than flirt with you one time.
But then I got Steak saying, I'm sorry that happened to you, like feeding into it. I got Xylee framing it as sexual harassment. So now, somebody's been R-word at Fat Cat. That's what this turns into. The whole Discord's to blame. Keem, you need to do something. You need to do something. You need to do something, Keem. And I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. It gets worse.
Okay, but they can't. The answer comes from me, who it was.
Yes, but why even speak about it if you're not willing to tell the whole story then?
I will tell this. I'm not going to tell the whole story on live. I'll go.
Well, then why even mention it?
Do you have a problem that I did?
Yeah, actually I do.
Tell me
because
why,
that's
Tyler.
why because
Tell me why.
it starts shit when you do that. If you're not willing to say the whole thing, then don't say anything and just go to Keem with it. You know what I mean? Because if somebody did that, of course you should. You know, obviously it's wrong if somebody did something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that part, but what I'm saying is you giving something.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't even know if it's wrong.
I don't think
But
it
the
is.
problem is, like, the way that it was framed up as, like, this juicy tea, and then the way that she said it was, like, you know, it made it sound worse than it actually was, and then she kind of mentioned, like, she tried to turn it into, like, a motivational thing of, like, if you're ever in a situation like this, you can get yourself out of it, like, and then the side chat's blowing the fuck up.
Dak super chatted $19.99. Keen hate to bring this up over a week now, but Rastov still never bought a scale.
What's your obsession with me getting
What's
a
up,
scale?
Austin?
You're gonna you need one by tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you don't,
I don't know if I can get one by tomorrow.
That's what you keep saying.
If you don't have a scale by tomorrow, then we're just gonna end the show. I'm gonna start the show, right? And then if you don't have a scale, then we have to shut the show down.
I'm okay with that.
It'll be your
Because
fault.
It'll be your fault.
It'll be
No,
your
what? No,
fault.
that's your decision.
No, it's your decision because you have the decision whether or not to finally get a scale after almost a month.
Like, do you guys understand what's going on? Memorial Day weekend happens once a year. It's very important to me, my friends, my family. Becky has her stream end early. Now she's off on her own private stream, right? Causing all kinds of problems.
Every time you try to take a day off, these retarded cunts go batshit ballistic. And I don't understand what happened with Becky. Didn't we have like almost all of April where she was mostly sane, and then suddenly the dam broke, and now she's gone completely off the fucking rails?
I love Local Live.
You have Roxy pulling shit. You have Wonder Woman pulling shit. They do not want you to have a day off. They just purely
doing good.
cannot stand it.
It's insane.
Like kind of dangling it in front of people, but then not telling the whole story and saying you're not going to go to Keem with it. Now the Discord's going to be filled with people going, okay, who sexually harassed Wonder Woman?
I didn't say I wasn't going to go to Keem with it. The steak and Rastov just said you should go to Keem with it, so yes, I will.
Yeah.
You did say no.
Okay.
You said no.
At first I did, but we talked about it, right?
Yeah.
And
No, just don't say we you know, that you, yeah, you did initially say no. You said yes now, but initially you said no.
Yes, is there something wrong with it? I didn't want to bother Keem.
Starting a story like that, and then not saying, you know what I'm saying? Like it starts shit. Either like what? Good.
It's a like it makes more sense maybe this way. It's a company event and something bad happened at the company event, so the company owner needs to know who not to invite or like who to, you know.
Sure, 100%. Yeah.
It could happen again. Someone else that's not as strong as you, right?
The reason why I didn't is because I didn't want to bother Keem.
But you don't think it bothers Keem by saying it live on air? That bothers me. That's going to bother Keem.
Okay.
By saying it live on air is going to bother Keem.
Okay, Tommy. I heard what you had to say, and I'm learning, so that's fine.
So
Damn.
then, God,
To sort of say, which would be more of a bother? To walk up to him after Fat Camp and say, hey, this thing happened, or for you to literally create a puzzle that he has to spend the weekend unraveling to find out what actually fucking happened? You dumb fucking person.
so then,
Side chat was blowing up with all kinds of names, you know, like, and that's why it was like we tried.
I want to
just
know
get
who it
something.
is.
So then, I get on the phone with Wonder Woman. I think you were in the call, Rastov. Maybe you were in the call. I don't know.
Briefly, yeah.
And she told me who it was and like what happened and whatnot. And I go, well, the entire, because she said the person was not a host, right? And the entire Discord was saying it was Brantley, and it's not Brantley. It was not Brantley. So I told her, can you please do me a favor? At least go up on Rewind and clarify that it's not Brantley. She doesn't do it. She goes up on Rewind and says it was a person that wasn't on camera. So the next morning, there's multiple videos that Brantley sexually harassed Wonder Woman. Never happened. Not true. It's not Brantley.
Damn.
It's not Desi. It's not, I don't know,
Oh, shit.
Savage. It's like, dude,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not. It's none of these people. But now everyone's getting framed. S1K decided to, that's what this whole section is. S1K decided to, frame King Scott for being the one that did this to Wonder Woman, and they go back and forth. All hell has broken loose. Why?
Damn.
What is the point of this?
They just don't want you gone. They want you here all the time.
I think also she's chasing some sort of clout here. Not that this is the good kind of clout you would want, but why else bring it up on a live stream?
$20. The real scandal is Cream Star not showing up for Boogie at his stupid ass convention this weekend. Hashtag bad friend alert. Boogie should punish Keen.
No, I disagree. He did show up for the streams, and
We still had fun.
So we did a great job.
I don't understand what the fuck she was thinking. And it's
Chasing
like,
clout.
She framed it like there was really juicy, tea, some, interesting story, and then she says that, and I was fucking stunned because I didn't know what to do. I didn't expect that at all, and she said she had more stories that she wasn't going to share, and I'm like, so I tried to ask, was it this person? Because the chat blew up being like, it was this person. Then she said no.
and she said that the person who it was really drunk, and I keep thinking to myself, well, Wonder Woman, why didn't you take care of him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, Wonder Woman was drunk. We all took care of her. We weren't, other than Twiggy, we weren't, Wonder Woman was under control. Wonder Woman did this. Wonder Woman did that. It's like...
Oh, actually, I'm entirely under the bus. At the fucking wedding, she got so drunk that she vomited all over the fucking place, all over herself. Ignore
Damn.
spilling tea about faggot. There you go. You had to have 2 or 3 different people carry you the fuck out. You were falling down on your fucking self. It was a goddamn embarrassment. Yes, Desi got drunk at the fucking 4th of July. You made Desi look like she could fucking drive. You're a drunk fucking lunatic. And people took care of you, so when somebody else is drunk, it's like, hey, flirt. Your reaction is to throw them under the bus. Well, I know what the fuck I'll do the next time I see you fucking drunk.
Here's what else, right? That same woman, right? Apparently, this is what Wonder Woman said about that same woman.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Why
I just
does
got told
YouTube do that shit?
I'm so fucking mad right now because I didn't hear about any of this, the whole Wonder Woman stuff. I didn't hear about none of this stuff because of what I'm dealing with. The only thing I heard is exactly what you guys were talking about now on camping. So I'm sitting here, and I'm listening
Okay,
to the
I'm
stuff
about to
Wonder
get
Woman
into
was
it.
saying, and it clicked to me. I'm like, wait a minute. Wonder Woman, when she was buzzed up the last night of Tech Camp, we were all drunk. She asked me if I knew a certain person, and if I, know who she was. I was like, yeah, what about her? She's already gone. They're like, okay, do you know that she was trying to hit on me? And girl, if I was straight, I would have went up all on that.
Ooh, she
So,
said that.
yes. So I'm kind of pissed off because if this is the same person that Wonder Woman is talking about, Wonder Woman is making it seem like she was nervous, she was scared of this person, she didn't want to do it. Yet, she said if she was fucking gay, she would fucking want to fuck her. So why the fuck is she doing this?
What?
Yeah.
I didn't see this. What the fuck?
Yeah. The same girl that Wonder Woman is saying want to take booby pictures in the female bathroom with her, right? Apparently, after that girl left and was no longer at Fat Camp, Wonder Woman was like, if I was gay, I'd be all over that. She hit on me.
Bro.
What the fuck? What the
I just...
Why, Wonder Woman?
Are you serious?
fuck? Okay, I'm into this. I'm gonna go live and react to
What was
this.
the point of this? I had
Hey, PC,
I
word.
had to solve, and I had to bro, I lost 3 or 4